Are you over 30 and sometimes experience arousal but never reach orgasm? You're not alone, and today we're diving deep into what happens to your body when this occurs, especially as you get older. In this video, we'll break down the physical, hormonal, and emotional effects of sexual arousal without orgasm. Stay tuned to discover why it matters for your health and what you can do about it. Sexual arousal is a complex physiological response triggered by a combination of hormonal and physical factors. When a man becomes sexually aroused, several changes occur in his body. Dopamine, testosterone, and norepinephrine flood the bloodstream, stimulating the nervous system. Blood rushes to the pelvic area, activating the sympathetic nervous system. This results in increased heart rate, muscle contractions, and preparation for potential ejaculation. However, when arousal is halted before orgasm, the tension that builds up doesn't simply disappear. It lingers, both physically and chemically in the body, which can create discomfort, particularly in men over the age of 30. While this might not cause immediate harm, leaving sexual arousal unresolved can create lasting effects. For men, especially those over 60, the consequences of repeated arousal without orgasm can affect prostate health. Benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, a condition that causes the prostate to enlarge, can make the prostate more sensitive to buildup without release. Over time, this can lead to irritation, discomfort, and potential complications like testicular heaviness and sleep disturbances. For many, the body's inability to complete the arousal cycle can also result in emotional frustration. As the tension builds, the body signals that release is needed. When the cycle remains incomplete, feelings of restlessness and irritability can occur. It's essential to understand that this isn't a sign of weakness. It's a biological response that requires attention, particularly as men age. Now let's address an often overlooked aspect: the mental and emotional consequences. Sexual energy is meant to flow, not become stuck. For some men, arousal without orgasm can become a way to cope with underlying emotional issues, such as loneliness, boredom, or stress. Over time, this pattern can dull the natural reward system in the brain. A lack of orgasmic release causes a surge of dopamine, but without the resolution, the brain's reward system stops responding as it should. This can result in decreased satisfaction, mood swings, and a reduction in overall motivation. For men over 30, this can also lead to lower confidence and feelings of emptiness. Consider the case of one of my patients, Joe, a 72-year-old man. Joe came to me reporting no physical pain, but feeling mentally clouded. He had begun arousing himself as a way to distract himself from emotional stress, but without ever reaching orgasm. Over time, he noticed a decline in his mood, energy levels, and overall mental clarity. His brain had become less sensitive to dopamine spikes, leading to feelings of frustration and dissatisfaction. By making small adjustments, including incorporating mindfulness, creating a new routine, and reducing reliance on late-night habits, we were able to restore Joe's energy and sense of well-being. This case highlights how emotional avoidance through uncompleted arousal can have a broader impact on mental health, particularly in older men. If you find yourself frequently aroused but unable to reach orgasm, there are steps you can take to mitigate the negative effects and restore balance. Here are some practical solutions. Pelvic floor relaxation. Gentle stretching exercises and pelvic floor relaxation techniques can help release built-up tension in the pelvic area. A warm bath can also be soothing and can promote overall relaxation. Mindful arousal. Pay attention to your body and your arousal, being more intentional rather than distracted or rushed. Mindfulness can help you focus on the sensations in your body and allow the process to unfold naturally, reducing frustration. Address emotional needs. Sometimes unresolved emotional issues can contribute to the habit of arousal without climax. Engaging in therapy, practicing self-care, and managing stress effectively can reduce the emotional need to distract oneself through sexual stimulation. Schedule adjustments. Reducing the reliance on late-night habits, such as frequent masturbation, can help restore balance to your body's natural rhythms. Establishing a routine that includes more fulfilling activities can also prevent boredom from driving this pattern. Consider professional help. If symptoms persist and begin to interfere with your physical or emotional well-being, don't hesitate to seek professional medical advice. A healthcare provider specializing in men's health can provide more personalized solutions. For most men, occasional arousal without orgasm is not inherently dangerous. However, for men over 30, especially those with conditions like BPH, this can lead to long-term issues if left unaddressed. The key is understanding the physical and emotional consequences of sexual arousal without release. Recognizing how this affects your body, mind, and prostate health is vital to maintaining overall well-being. It's important to note that while this isn't a rare issue, it's something you should not ignore. By understanding the full scope of its effects and taking steps to manage it, you can keep your body and mind in better balance. Now that you know the potential impacts of arousal without orgasm, it's crucial to pay attention to your body's signals. If this is something you experience frequently, consider implementing the steps we discussed today to protect your mental, emotional, and physical health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share it with anyone you think may benefit from this information. Let's help others maintain their health and well-being, especially as we age. And as always, feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts or questions below. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, health is wealth, and we all deserve to feel our best at every stage of life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.